Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. In today's tutorial, we will be calculating areas, or I'll be showing you the fastest ways to calculate area on Civil 3D, AutoCAD Civil 3D. So I have these parcels, and the first way to calculate area is using the command area. Type area on the command line, enter, and then I'll select the four corners of parcel 1, enter, and I have the area as 480.614 square meters. My AutoCAD is set to metric and it is measuring everything in meters. I can do the same for parcel 2. Click the corners of the parcel, enter, and we have the area as 948.53 meters squared. That is the first step to calculate area, but it's a bit longer. I'll show you a simpler way to calculate area. Under the command line, type area, enter, select object. The command line has options. Select object, and now this is not enclosed, but this object here on the side is enclosed. I'll click enter, and we have the area as 2803 meters squared. You also get the perimeter. You can also repeat the same. Repeat area, select object, and you get this area for 40.823. The reason why we can't use the command area and select this object, it is because for parcel 1, it exists as individual lines and not as a continuous polyline. For us to get the enclosed area of parcel 1, regardless of whether it is enclosed or not, we'll use the command boundary. Boundary. Ensure the object type is polyline. Then click OK. And then it tells you to pick an internal point. I'll pick this one. The command creates a polygon around my parcel 1. And I'll click enter. And now we have this joined boundary. Select it, properties, and we have the area as 480.614. We can repeat that. Type boundary, command line, but it is also located under hatch, the hatch tool. The drop down menu under hatch, we have boundary. Then we can do the same for parcel 2. Object type, polyline, okay. Pick internal point, and then enter. And now we have an enclosed polygon. Properties, and our area is here, 948.53. That's the second way of calculating area. The third way of calculating area is using the hatch tool. We can isolate these two hide selected objects, and then hatch, select the hatch, properties, and I have the area as 948.53. Now, into other forms of calculating area, if I wanted to know the sum of these two areas, I'll type area, and then I want to add area because I want to add the sum of 1 and 2. Add area, command line, and then I want to add area of objects. So I'll take this, and I'll take this, and I'll click enter. You can see it tells me the last measured area is 480, which is this last parcel, and the total area of the two is 149.144 meters squared. That is how you add areas, and it works when you are dealing with parcels that have braces or parcels that are on different sides of roads or rivers. You can use the command add area to get the area. Now, to our bonus tip of this video. Usually, for survey plans in Kenya, we include the area of the parcel as a text inside that boundary. Now, I want us to add a text of this area here. Under the home ribbon that has home insert, there is annotate. Then under annotate, there is text, and under this text there is this arrow pointing downwards. Click on this downward arrow. Let's create a new text style, new, and name it field. Okay, I want my text to appear in Times New Roman. The text in my drawing are in 2 units. I'll put the height as 2 because I want it to be in the same text height as the other text. Then I'll apply, close. Once I have that, I'll type field under the command line. Then select objects. Under the field names, object. Under the object type, select the object that you want to encompass the area. So before you get here, your boundary must be complete. It's an area. The area previews here, our format will be decimal, and the precision will be to 4 decimal places. Okay. But usually here in Kenya, we give our areas in hectares. So I'll go to objects, objects, select this. It's a decimal, but now the additional format will be, I want to convert this to 10,000. So I'll have to divide this by 0.0001. Divided by 10,000. We want the suffix to be hectares. Okay. Okay. And now I can have my area as 0.0949 hectares. Something else, if I wanted to add a prefix, let's say area is equal to, I'll just repeat field, objects, objects, select the object, additional format, divide by 10,000, the prefix area is equal to, and the suffix to be space, hectares. Okay. Okay. That is how you add prefixes and suffixes. That's how you add prefixes and suffixes to your objects. That is how you compute area, and that's how you add texts to show the area in AutoCAD Civil 3D. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one.